Hey, this is Kurt the Boat Doctor. By golly jeepers, out here in this 215. Oh boy, getting brain dead again. Noakes. But 150 runs awesome, good water flow. Prop just about right. And I'll show you a few things on that if you over trim it. And you are going to have, it's going to feel like you're kind of surging a little bit, like you're pushing water, and that's because of the weights of all these batteries up here. So it rides a little nose down. But you can trim most of that out of there. Kicker motor runs good. I ran that for quite a while. I reset a lot of your stuff on your Lowrance and calibrated your 0.1 antenna for you. You were off. You were kind of going sideways a little bit. Rechecked your VHF. You got 66 hours, half tank of gas. Check your brake fluid. I checked it. It used it a little bit when I filled it up at the lot. I'll check it again when I get back. But you may want to check it when you come down just to make so maybe I forgot. Water's down, everything works. Live wells work. That's fine. Live well. Dipping it there. That works. Aerator works. Water's down works. Port wiper works. Starboard works. Horn works. Lights work. Boom. And underneath here. Bilge pump works. Okay, so we're going to start with the kicker. I'm going to trim it down. And here's a little key on these when they're cold. You lift that red handle, give it 7 pumps all the way down and back, bring it, push this in it to neutral. Go into that detent. Now give it about 2-3 inches ahead. Then push and turn the key while you're pushing it in on it. If it acts like it's going to die, push in again. The RPMs go up. Bring this lever back. Let it drop. If they go up again, bring it back. Goes up, bring it until you can put it all the way in the neutral. She'll fire up every time. Now, once you've got it warmed up, then all you do is turn the key on. And she'll run. I think. I can't hear it. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, if it ever does that, give it a little gas. There, it's running. But you can't, it's so damn quiet you can't hear it. Now, get that gas, no hesitation. I'll go ahead and turn this on, That's your GPS loading up. Just hit exit, or that center key. Weather. Go back, scan, just hold that until she scans. Okay, now on your speed. Now, this is your speedometer tag. Okay, your speedometer normally reads about 5 miles on a mechanical, reads about 5 miles an hour faster than your GPS speed. So if you want to correct, so then just hit accept and just wait, and then just hit this over. And I change your format, so if you don't like that, call me up and I can tell you how to change that. I change your track line to red so it's easier to see. I changed your screen. Now you can get a Navigator Plus card that will give you a lot more options as far as your sonar and your mapping. But this got good contours on it. And I got a heading line set for you. I put speed over ground heading. So we're going 62 degrees, which is right on the money. It's 63 through the bridge up there. So I know that's right, and that's when I did circles and calibrated that 0.1. Water temp 64, depth 38. There's fish right down the bottom, so right here by the bridge. A guy was asking today about that. There's some more right there. That's a little bait. We got bait. Every once in a while, there's salmon running in here. About 16 feet. So then anyway, I went back and went into charts. Set your time so your time's correct on here as well. Latitude and longitude, heading, volt supply, your water speed, depth, and speed over ground. And right here's your channel, right here. And then sonar. Like we said, I had that set up 200 kilohertz. Structure, I set some settings in there for you. Put it on auto 455, left and right. You want to go down, just hit this, hit down. There's your down view. Go back, left and right. And then I put your settings up here too. Speed over ground. Now say you can't see those in there, an easy way to do that is just go into data, hit that, hit menu, figure, hit basil, and then hit this one, hit basil, back, save, go like this. Now they're white, so it's easier for you to see. Then you got this one. There is some salmon in here. And then I put this one, made another one here for you. So you got your GPS, you got your traditional side down, or down and then side. And then I made one here is what I call my fish getter. And then you just tap that, go over here. So now I got traditional, down, side, in my fish getter with the symbol. So if you see a fish coming in here, it's cutting out all the noise. You see how you got all the noise there, but you just got a couple fish about 20 feet. This is an A-scope, so anything bright that pops up in these colors here. See, you got a fish there. That was these over here. And they look like most of them are on the left side of your boat. And I put the time down here for you. Now it's showing you a lot of fish over here, which I don't see them on this one. And see what happens here. Just keep an eye on it. Nothing. And then I'm going to go into here. I'm going to hit menu. Medium chirp, so that's a high, that's going to pick up a little bit more. I can go to high chirp on that. I think I will. That picked up all the ranges. And I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay, so remember, just go to that and go back to your which one you like on here. So if you like that one right there, leave it there. For right now, I'm just going to leave it there. And I got all your numbers. Kicker motor, again, it says we're doing about 7.7. I'm going to bring that back, turn that thing off, make sure you trim that up. There, I hear, then hit the key. Now, I'm going to go over here real quick, over to info. Here's my speed over ground on GPS, right here. This is my tachometer. This is speed, okay? So there's no hesitations. I went through all the RPM ranges. And if those blink, just hit these like that and they'll stop. What I'm looking for here is any dead spots. See how you get this water shooting up? Start trimming this motor up. See how it's trimming this water back that way? You're picking up the front, you're getting better gas and a better ride. Now, if you look at your miles an hour, we're doing about 36, right? On this. This shows 30, so about 5-6 miles an hour off. This is speedometer, GPS speed. This is tach. We're doing 4,500. Now I'm going to hit full throttle. You can move this ahead. That gets in your way. I'm going to start trimming that up until it hits 6,000. That's your tach. And you'll feel it lifting up. Now, you hear that rise? Bring it down until it just drops a little bit. Now that says 37.8. This shows 45. That's your tach at 6,000. That's good. That's what you want. Now this is 45 mechanical. This is GPS. So this is going to be more accurate. So about 37, 38 miles an hour. See, 37.8, almost 38. This shows 45. These are off. You can't go by these. So this is about what this boat will do with the 150. Then I trim it down. And this is how I can tell if you're propped right as well. is I'll hit it 1001, 1002, 1003, about 3 seconds, about what they do. Water spray, trim, goes back, start giving it gas, 32 miles. See how that rubber's going back? Like that. I'm going to set your friction on that, so that doesn't do that. That's a standard right here. See, now that stays right where it belongs. It doesn't come back at you like this, like it was doing before. Now you just hold it right there and it will stay there. Then if I go over here, go to charts, I'll look at my headings, make sure that it's set up right. There's our guy, zoom in on it, 95 degrees, this will be 100 right here, 99, 100. And this right over here will be about 140. Right there, 166. So 144 will take me right here to the turn. There's 146, 142. So that's pinpoint on. Channels over here. So you in theory get over here. And right there's your channel. So I'm going to hit the heading line I set for you. I'll head right for that line. Your guy ain't crab walking, your map's moving like it should. So this boat checks out. I even checked your front anchor puller, that works. Okay, now I need to go over here, which would be 175. 180 will take me right back to the dock. So I'll go over here. I'll line up here. 180, right with that marker. So you're in so everything as far as I know now works. Except for the brake fluid, see, right on the money. No, and if I stop, that's where that 0.1 comes in. Do you ever get radar? You'd have radar overlay. But notice how when I stop, that guy's straight ahead. Like I say, if I go over here, see how he's moving? It's real time. If you didn't have that, it could show you going this way. So that's what I'm saying. You don't even have to be in gear. See how if I steer this, normally you have to go 3 miles an hour until the GPS catches up. Okay, you shut it off, just hit that and hit that. Turn this baby off. And we're going to drift in, put the bumpers out, and we're good to go. Like I say, there was only, let me see, brake fluid, hooked up, line up to no bow mount. Okay, no bow mount. Okay, antenna clip. Yeah, on that antenna, you want to either put it down behind that when you're traveling. You don't want it up because it's going to sit and just bounce on you like this. Okay, or get an antenna clip. I set the Lowrance up for you. And it does 36 to 38 GPS speed, 45 mechanical. So maybe you were looking at that. And then if you feel it kind of like a surge, like you trim that motor up because you got all them batteries just pushing that front down, so you need to lift the front end up. If it really revs up, you want to trim it down just a hair. And if you get that trimmed just right, you should be able to take your hands off the steering wheel and it should go in a straight line. So as far as I know, more accurate, low, high, batteries. Okay, that's it. Just check, basically, check the brake fluid. Other than that, I give the boat doctor, like right now, I will give it my okay. So I don't know what happens after that, because the only note I got is the thing on the brakes. All right, boat doctor out.